Did you push record?
Yeah.
I don't want to do this for nothing.
You're not doing it for nothing, lovey.
Two rings, one vow, they sealed it in ink. Kitchen table dreams scribbled in the sink. Bills piled high, but the faith ran deeper. She was the dreamer, he the believer. Roads got rough, tires wore thin. Every mile marker felt like a win.
I just gotta toss it around in my head for just a moment, because I could put that other ladder up there. It'd probably make it easier than moving this ladder up and down and moving it side to side, but I think I'll make that decision after I go up and do this first piece. How about that? First thing we got to do, guys, we got to get up there and pull the metal screw out, the trim screw out, and push that trim up some, and then we're just going to leave the screw out so that we can get the board up, because that's another thing that we need to do, is make sure all the screws are back out of the wood, because they're protruding in the wrong spot, and it will affect me being able to put that soffit panel in there. So I got to go up there, get that moved, and then I got to try to get a measurement from there. Yippee yippee. It's going to be so fun. Ain't that right, dogs? You ready for this? You first. Doesn't need to go up too much, but it does need to go up just a fuzz, I think. Looks like 93.5 tight. 93.5 tight it is, baby. I really did a bad job getting that trim put in there, guys. Level anyways. A professional would have got mad at me. That bottom still needs to be forced up some. Uh-oh, what did I say that was? Shoot, 93.5, I think. All right, guys, I'm gonna take you in the house real quick to the office and see if Denise can help me real quick. I'm certain she can. All right, guys, we got the help. Denise was able to, whoa, I look like Casper. Bam, there I am. All right, guys, so I was able to get Denise to review the last video real quick and see what my measurement was, so I don't have to go up there and do it again. Is that crazy? Probably. 93.5 tight it is. You already know. All right, guys, let's move you over here so I can make this cut at 93.5. The measurement was tight, but we're not gonna do that. We're not gonna do that to ourselves, guys. We're gonna make it 93.5 light, give us a little wiggle room. We might even knock a 1/8 inch off that. Oh, 93. And hopefully that's still short enough. Ooh, guys, boy, we just barely squeaked this one by. Huh? How much we cutting off? Ooh, 2 3/4. What? 2 3/4? All right, you guys sit right there. I'm gonna grab my saw. Oh wait, I think it's in the house. Oh, trusty. We're getting ahead of the game just a little bit. We forgot to take that trim screw out. We're gonna do it right now. And then we'll reposition for the center. Sorry, spider. Hey guys, if you're enjoying our content, would you give us a thumbs up? Holler down below, let us know you're enjoying it. And maybe where you're from, I'll holler back that I love where you're from. Likely. I haven't found a place that I didn't like yet. Share our content, subscribe. You feel me? All right, let's get back after it. Also, give us a hypersized. Yeah, I'm making that one up. All right, guys, so I got everything I think that I'm gonna need to get this board up there and installed by myself. What I've done is I've robed myself with tool belt pants. I just invented them. They're called tool belt pants, right? They look a little bit something like this, right? They look like that right there. I'll get a little bit closer here, you guys can see, right? They're tool belt pants. See all these pockets for all my tools, guys? I'll be able to put my screws in there. I know somebody's gonna say, them are cargo pants, you didn't invent nothing. And you'd be right, but that's not the same as what I'm trying to tell you right now. These are my tool belt, they're my tool belt pants. You feel me? And a man's man wears these. And actually Denise wears them too. So a woman can wear them as well. And you can put your stuff in there and it's a tool belt pants. All right. Let's do this. Let's do this. That's what we're about to do, guys. This. Got my tool belt pants on. I got my dogs with me. My wife's listening just in case she hears a thud. So she was faster than me, but not because I was slow, because I stopped. Man, my hand hurt. And I put that ladder up, moving it around, ran that screw gun, held it just wrong enough, because my hands still don't even close. I'm still on the mend, but I need to get this done, guys. We got like a pretty big storm gonna hit us on Saturday. It's like 80% chance. So
really?
It's been, yeah. Oh. I forgot to tell you till now.
Okay.
But I would like to have at least this side done because our storms typically come in from either coming from the west, northwest our way, or from the southwest our way. Always coming east though, coming at us. So this side will be closed off all the way.
Yay!
And I might not be able to get this scaffolding down and built back up by then, but I bet you we can at least get it down and out of that big rain that's coming.
Okay.
And then we just have to build it up on the other side. Before I get back up here and screw this in, Lovey, I would like to share something with our friends. Who oftentimes they ask me, why, Marcel, have you not used that sweet backhoe you got to backfill your house so that you don't have to set up your scaffolding in such a fashion? You know what I'm saying? And I totally agree. But I'm just going to be straight. I got commitment issues. Like, that's why we're living a debt-free. It's one of the big reasons we live a debt-free life is because we fear commitments like that. When you make a decision, it's just so final. And if you guys can understand how my mind works, you're going to be able to follow along with this quick description of why I haven't done it yet, and then we're going to get back to this and finish it. Because I got to go to the store. Baby Cakes needs some stuff, and I need some stuff. for my coffee because it tastes like, where am I at? McDonald's? 7-Eleven, the 7-Eleven or the Piggly Wiggly?
You went off that.
All right, enough about the coffee, guys. If you look down this line right here, the deepest part of this basement that will be buried appears to be about this high. It's not very high. And I'm like, you know what? If I had this to do all over again, I would make downstairs more housey and less bunkery, such as there might be another window or even another entryway in the back. But I can't do that if I bury it by that 3 foot only down there. Over here it's going to be even lower. So what my mind, I'm like, I really need to process this all the way. We need a French drain anyways, but do I benefit with that eco temperatures that you get from the ground temperature, pushing that dirt up that little bit? Or if it was you, I want you to wrap your mind around this. What if I dug this out a little bit further? Let's say no less than 6 feet. We'll say 6 feet from the house. Dig it out, build a retaining wall to hold that wall back, and pour a little walkway around our house, or just use gravel or whatever, and then have access all the way around our house and not have any of it buried. What do you think of that? Because that's what I'm thinking. I got this humongous, beautiful, humongous rocks on our property that would make an amazing retaining wall. And we could hold back all this stuff from that comes down from, there's not much more behind us before we at the top of this hill, but there is some, and it does run down here. It would end all of those scenarios, but I just don't know. Because the other one, guys, is just to put the French drain in, do the barrier, the water barrier or whatever, ice and water shield on the block wall, build a French drain, backfill, bama-lama. That's the easy way. What do you think, love? What's on your mind about it? What's your opinion?
I like both ideas.
It seems like if we poured a sidewalk under there or a slab, we would have like under our deck storage. We could build a little house or a little like a closed in, completely closed in area right there that would be protected from the ground and this, you know, the weather outside or whatever.
It could be our dog moat.
It could be a lot of things. It could be a lot of things. Like I said, if we backfill, looks a little higher right here, guys, but it is not. That is a berm that I built up. The ground level is what you see behind the berm, and the berm is probably about a foot high. So we talking about, it's less than 4 feet deep on a 10-foot wall. Do I get that eco benefit from the ground temperatures on my wall by doing that? I don't know, maybe. I don't know. I know I don't get it over here. I'm only burying it up to like the 3rd block. You know what you do when you bury it up to the 3rd block? You create a scenario where your house is not if it's going to eventually need to be addressed, it's when it will eventually need to be addressed, because you always need to address this stuff, always and forever. And when we backfill this, one day we'll have to unbackfill it. And those are just some of the things that I run through my crazy mind. Anyways, I'm gonna go up here and do this. You ain't even gotta put that stuff in there, lovey-dove.
All right, you guys, we are on the home stretch for this. What do you gotta do, babe?
I gotta, so I wanna give you an opportunity too. Do you want me to put a ladder up here for you?
No, thank you.
Would you like to try to go up this ladder just to see how it feels? What it's like going up this ladder, or you just want me to go do this?
Yeah, let's get it done. We got stuff to do.
All right.
I got time to practice right now, babe.
You're not ever gonna get another chance to see what it's like to be underneath the eave of your gabled end of your house on a ladder.
When we have a deck, I will.
Not off of this ladder all stretched out 26 feet. 900 years old.
Do I need every experience?
That's a great question. How many of them are you willing to let go, Lovey? How many experiences are you willing to let go?
I don't know. See, guys, that's where it gets me. Because one thing is, Even though I seem like a really big sissy most of the time, and I can be, I definitely always face my fears.
Oh, you want to come up here?
Sure.
Yeah, right.
I will. Let me do those.
No! First of all, I don't let you or not let you anything anyways. But that being said, if you would like to come up the ladder, I am okay with that. Or you could go up on that scaffolding right there and probably get a better shot of this work than way back there.
You're what?
I'm saving you from yourself.
You're right. Okay.
Don't do me like that. Oh, wrong pocket. I got 20 screws in my pocket. What? That's right. So it's cool. I want you to challenge your fears by coming up on this ladder. But I think that challenging your fears doesn't require you to actually do the physical part of the work. But you're more than welcome to come up the ladder as far as you want to and stop when you're done going up. Unless you try to go past this point, then it doesn't matter if you don't want to stop. I mean, you're not going to keep going. Unless you get up on the roof. That would be... I'd be impressed. First, I want to put 911 on speed dial.
The forest whispers like an old friend near. Each step we take, the past disappears. Your hand in mine, the weight feels like we've made it through the darkest nights. We bless the fears, we let them go. Planet seeds where the wild winds blow. Our dreams alive, our hearts have grown. This is our kingdom, our home, our own. Tall, our walls of green. The creek hums songs we've never seen. We carve a table from fallen pine, sharing bread, your lap, the sweetest wine. No map, no guide, just trust the way. The sun will rise, we'll greet the day.
This is the same 93 and a half tight to the top, but I'm gonna I went 93 and 3/8 instead of 93 and a half, but this time I'm gonna go less. 93 and maybe a quarter, or maybe even less. I'm gonna go with 93 and a quarter on this one. That's a 1/4 inch light. The 3/8 fits, but because one edge ends up being longer than the other, it becomes a problem. We also need to go to the store. I'm gonna tell you right now, guys, we have been burning the candle at both ends for one thing and one thing only, and that's to try to figure out how to seamlessly integrate documenting our journey and sharing it and experiencing it. So we forgot to go to the store, and now we ran out of everything.
Remember, you got that job out in the mountains at one time?
That painting job?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was wearing the got bait shirt and I was hanging the bucket from my britches. Well, the answer, in short, is yes, I remember. Do you remember?
Remember how excited you were to hang off the side of that house?
Man, I'll tell you what, I felt better about it back then. Yeah, it hurts, I'm hurting. You know what I mean? All those things I used to do when I was young, yeah, they catching back up to me, guys. Don't worry, they'll get me. I guess they wasn't lying to us, was they, guys? It will catch up to us later. I do need to go grab a couple of screws because I only got a couple in my pocket. I'll run in the house and grab them real quick, and I'll grab that piece of wood on the way back, and we're gonna put this up in the wind like we're flying a kite.
All right. Should I stay up or down?
You could stay down, Lovey. You don't need to go back up there. Do you want to go up here?
Did you push record? I don't want to do this for nothing, you know.
Not doing it for nothing, Lovey. You've had enough time to get brave and go up there. All right, let's see how far you actually made it up there, baby, because I'm really proud when you challenge your fears. Wait a second. What in the heck? You didn't even go up the ladder. Just kidding, guys. She made it halfway, almost.
All right, we are on the home stretch. We got one piece to put on, and we're gonna be able to meet our goal, you guys, which feels amazing. We've been kind of slow and go for a while, just, you know, a lot of stuff getting in the way, but pushing these last few days on some projects is really making me feel good about stuff. Feel like I'm getting somewhere right now. And we're about to be done with this side, you guys. This is a huge accomplishment for us. And then we only got one side to go. And then we ain't got to be up on this stuff no more.
That's just not true, but...
For right now. But we can move on to our other project.
All right, love. I did run it past the peeps before I got the stamp of approval this far into the video. Somebody will have already commented on the amazing invention I came up with.
What's that?
Baby cakes, I would like to present to you tool belt pants. Yeah, tool belt pants! Look at all these pockets. That's right.
Remember your tool belt vest that you used to love to wear too?
Yeah, what happened? Oh, it's too hot right now. I was dressed more earlier, and I can't even dress that much right now because
It's hot.
it's 80 right now. Yeah.
That explains it.
It does explain some.
Oh yeah, we've done stuff like this before.
This ladder's a little sketchy. It's leaning the other way now, so why don't you come hold it for me? Good, just stay up here. I need you to also be very, very cautious about that screw gun.
Oh yeah.
I want you to not, if it falls, you don't look up.
I'm already looking up.
Is that a good idea?
Well, how am I gonna know if it's falling?
You don't need to know. It'll hit you in the back of the head. All right, we made it with no issue.
City lights, they burn too bright. Concrete walls stole the stars from sight. Packed my soul in a beat up truck. Left the noise, never looked back on love. Dust on the road, wind in my hair. A whisper called me, freedom's there. Fields of wildflowers stretch out wide. Found a rhythm deep inside. Oh, I'm chasing the wide open, breaking the chains. Running to the country where the soul remains. Learning who I am in the quiet dawn. Building a dream where my fears are gone. Alive in the struggle, free in the fight. Growing through shadows into the light. This is my land, my heart, my song. Country life where I belong. City screamed, drowned my voice. Felt like a cage, no real choice. Now the earth's my guide, sky's my roof. Every scar's my living proof. Storms and cold, I faced the rain. Felt the ache, grew through pain. Roots by the river, where it bends. Found my truth as the highway ends. Oh, I'm chasing in the wide open, breaking the chains.
I gotta say, guys, even though it takes us a while to get things done, this looks amazing. The work is just perfect. Marcel's really good about spacing things like in a uniform manner. So all the screws look evenly spaced up there.
You're 20 feet from
Well, I can see your little tiny variations, but it looks like it is.
pretty good.
Yeah. How good is my eyeball?
You got really beautiful eyes, baby.
Well, I mean, I had 2 inches. Just to fill you in on the conversation, yesterday we were talking about the size of the piece that needed to go up there. I was like, it doesn't look like a full piece. And I was right. It was 2 inches off of the board. So we're just fastening up 2.5. See, I was on point, y'all.
All right. I say I only got a couple tools out. Well, let's wrap this one up and we'll go get something to eat. Well, and groceries. Unless it's already too late.
$2.59, baby.
Dang, I really got that done quick, huh?
All right, so we do have a little bit of time to run to town before it gets dark. So we're gonna wrap this up, this project for today. Put our tools away. Got a few things out. We still haven't fixed the truck yet, but it seems to only be giving us problems when it gets really cold. So Marcel's been running the orange cord and just keeping the block warm. So we don't have to deal with that right now. My car's capable of handling all the other work, except for we just discovered that my tire's losing air pretty fast. So we have a repair there. But right now, we got a trip to town to do. You seriously brought a fly swatter outside? That's telling you something. I must
Commitment right there.
be bugging you really bad out here. How you feeling about it, baby?
We're done with this side. Done enough for now. You know, I got siding decisions to make, windows, a door on this side to make up high. So, I mean, we got a lot of decisions to make still, but we'll make them as we can afford them. You know, what I really need to do now is, before I move out of this area, I do want to address that pipe. I want to get, since it's been up there, I've noticed some things that I would like to add additionally, and then we bought that bracket and another 3-foot section.
Which we were waiting to get the roof on for.
Yeah, and now it's there, so there's no more reasons to not get her done.
Yay!
You know what I mean?
We've had some cold enough days to start that fireplace up, but we're holding out, guys.
Yeah, because we only got 25 acres of trees to burn, and this winter's supposed to be cold. The walkers.
The winter walkers.
What are they called?
Ice walkers.
Whatever. You guys know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
All right then.
All right, you guys.
Hold on. What did we get done today? I did not manage to get my project done before you, so you really did good. I did take a break for like a couple hours from this morning, but I was still able to get everything done today, especially with your help, even if it's just emotional and like you cheering me on.
I'm your emotional support
Yeah.
wifey.
I told you guys this morning, the reason I put all this extra stuff up literally is so that Denise can experience what it means to build her own house in every phase that she wants to. As you can see, she doesn't like help a lot when she's there with the physical work, but that's not the most important part. The most important part is for us to try to experience this, and the only way to do that is to do it. Otherwise, you're doing a lot of from the ground and stuff like that. And if you decide to do that, make sure you decided it after you tried. You know what I mean? Don't just say you can't do something.
I agree.
So you're there, I'm there. It would be faster, but you know what? It would also be less safe.
Yeah.
So I shouldn't always be about get her done, because I ain't getting nothing done anyway. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But that part's done. So let's rock and roll this one.
All right, you guys, we're going to wrap it up. We got a trip to town, and we got to get back before it's time to put the chickens away.
Bama lama.
If you guys are enjoying our content, please be sure to give us a big thumbs up.
All right.
Ring the notification bell.
And when you guys do that, they're going to let you know when our content is available for viewing.
Be sure to share our videos.
Thank you guys so much. I notice. I see my Facebook. I know some of you post them up on Facebook, and we're friends.
We appreciate it.
And I see it. So thank you guys, man. You are an inspiration to us because you're giving to us something that you don't have to. And some people think that the most important thing another person can give is something with like monetary value, but this is, your time can never be paid back, and you spent it on us. We love you for it. Thank you. Subscribe, guys.
Yeah.
Share this stuff, subscribe, holler down below.
Comment, comment, comment.
There you go. All right, and give us that hypersized.
Heck.
You know what I mean?
We love and appreciate you guys.
Thanks for watching.
And we will see you on the next one.
Bye.
Peace.
For life.